If you want to be a part of the conversation before it happens here on YouTube, click that link in the description to join the free Courtside Financial Discord. What's going on, everyone? My name's Obi, and welcome back to the Courtside Financial Podcast, the podcast where we talk about business and technology. In today's episode, we've got some interesting topics from Tesla to Trump's new policies around EV to obviously NIO, if they can catch up to Li Auto and XPeng in sales, how they're kind of diversifying their brand with Onvo, and if that'll be helpful in their efforts. So this is going to be a super interesting, super insightful video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and click the notification bell icon. All your engagement really does go a long way in helping out the channel, helping us to reach a broader audience and serve a greater cause, help out more people. So without further ado, let's get into today's episode. Let's start with a jaw-dropping stat. Chinese automakers exported 5.859 million vehicles in 2024, a jaw-dropping 19.3% year-over-year increase. But here's where it gets interesting. Chery and SAIC both crossed the million vehicle export milestone. Global automaker dynamics are clearly shifting. According to TrendForce, the world's top 10 automobile groups now command 65% of the global automobile market. Toyota sits at the top with 12.4% market share. Volkswagen Group follows at 10.1% market share. And here's the kicker. BYD, a Chinese brand, they're independent and they've already secured a 4.3% market share, mostly from the Chinese auto market. Let's talk about brand strategy. Remember Tesla's Elon Musk? He's not just selling cars, he's selling a narrative. When Musk openly discussed having Asperger's syndrome on Saturday Night Live, he wasn't just being vulnerable, he was building an authentic brand persona that resonates globally. Take a look at Tesla's 2024 performance. 1.7892 million cars delivered, a 1.1% decrease. But here's the genius. Despite lower sales, they've maintained global influence. Their stock, it soared from $180 to $488 by December 18, reaching a market value of over $1.5 trillion. And Trump's recent moves are sending shockwaves throughout the entire EV ecosystem. His inaugural address promised to quote-unquote end the Green New Deal and rescind the electric vehicle mandate. But here's the nuanced reality. There's no actual mandate to rescind. Revoking California Air Resources Board standards would require a lengthy legal process. And Tesla's zero-emission vehicle credits have generated nearly $10 billion since 2018. That's 25% of their operating profit. But Wall Street's response was surprisingly optimistic. Analysts have increased Tesla's price target from $91 to $326 since the November election. Now let's zoom in on NIO and their sub-brand Onvo. Their first model, the Onvo L60, launched in September with a brilliant pricing strategy. Base price of 206,900 RMB, that's approximately $28,420. Battery as a service option, that's going to come in at 149,000 RMB with monthly battery rentals from 599 to 899 RMB. So William Li's roadmap is aggressive here. They've got two models planned under the Onvo brand for 2025. A 6 or 7-seater SUV, those are options, and then a 5-seater SUV as well. So the L80, their upcoming model, is already in trial production, and they're targeting the same market segment as the Li Auto L8 and Li Auto L9. NIO's positioning this as a revolutionary product. We'll have to see. I think it'll be a good product. I'm not really too worried about it, but still we have to see. But aside from that, Chinese automakers are quickly learning that going global isn't just about selling cars, it's about building trust. Let's take a look at BYD's approach. So BYD joined the UN Global Compact in 2024. They committed to principles on human rights, labor, and environment. They're also setting up a Thailand factory that produces not just vehicles, but key components like batteries and motors as well. So the current US electric vehicle adoption stats are that we're at 1.3 battery electric vehicles 1.3 million, battery electric vehicles in 2024, and that represents about 8% of new car sales. We also have an ambitious EPA goal reaching 50% battery electric vehicles by 2032. That would be a projected 27% annual growth rate. In the European market, we've discussed this on the channel before, but Chinese brands are making some serious headway as well. Volkswagen Group, Stellantis, Renault, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, they have a 65% market share. Japanese companies have a 13% market share. Chinese is 6.7 and American is 5.9. I think going back to NIO really quickly, stream of consciousness here in this episode, but for NIO bulls, I think that this isn't just about short-term gains. It's a multi-year strategic transformation. Anvo represents their diversification strategy, a strategic move to capture a different market and capture market share from competitors like Li Auto and XPeng, which have recently been outperforming NIO in sales. We just talked about this on yesterday's episode. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. The EV market is undergoing a humongous shift. It's not about who can make the best or cheapest car, but rather who can deliver the best technology and sustainably produced vehicle. And by sustainably, I mean in a way that does something for the business as well as the eco-friendly aspect of electric vehicles. So I suggest that everyone pays attention. The companies that are winning, they're not just manufacturing cars, they're building ecosystems, telling stories, and reimagining mobility. Anyways, this is Obi signing off of the Courtside Financial Podcast. I hope that you found this episode useful, insightful, helpful. At the very least, entertaining. If you found it to be any of those things, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, click the notification bell icon, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you in the next installment of the Courtside Financial Podcast. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Goodbye.